What's going on, guys? Shopify here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can start your very own Shopify dropshipping store for under $20. As I said before, we are going to be spamming accountability in the comments because we have to make sure that we're posting videos each and every single week. If you guys didn't see my last video, please make sure you go check it out, and if you haven't already, smash the like button. Once again, accountability down in the comments below. Now, as you guys know, in my previous video, I also did mention that we have a new Discord community. So I'm gonna plug that in the description down below because I'm gonna be posting these slides in that description. And there's also lots of like-minded individuals that you guys can network with within that community. We're gonna be posting a whole bunch of value and a whole bunch of different resources in there. So please make sure you join that Discord channel if you're somebody that's looking for a network of entrepreneurs that are in the same position as you, or looking for people that have entered the 7 and 8 figure realm. Without wasting any more time, please smash the fucking like button. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And let's get straight into the video. What's going on, guys? So here we are inside my computer, and we're going to be going over this quick little slideshow showing you exactly how you can start your very own Shopify dropshipping store for under $20. Now, everything used in this video is obviously very budget friendly, and there's different strategies that you could use using a higher budget than this to get started, such as running ads. So we're going to be using organic advertising strategies and organic advertising venues and traffic sources within this video. Once again, if you guys wish to run your very own paid ads, you'll have the opportunity to do so. And I'm going to be dropping a later video showing you how you could get started with a higher budget. With that being said, we'll get into the first slide. So essentially, we're going to be going over 4 beginner steps. Very simple. First of all, you're going to have to get started with your very own store. Second of all, your own product. So these kind of both go hand in hand. Obviously, you can't build a store without having a product. So I potentially look to create your Shopify login on our $1 a month Shopify plans. So you could get started for $1 a month for the first 3 months. So you could go ahead and find about 1 to 5 products that you'll be able to put on your store. Make sure that you find a reliable supplier for those products. And then obviously you're going to have to go and advertise these products by posting UGC. Now, there's a lot of misconceptions in regards to UGC. People think that you can only post this on TikTok, but that's not true. Later in the video, I'm going to show you guys multiple different platforms that you could go out and advertise your user-generated content on. There's also a whole bunch of different untapped platforms that you could go ahead and post on. Moving into step 1, opening your store. So as I said, I'm going to leave the link in the description below for the $1 a month Shopify plan. This isn't available to everybody, and we actually got an offer through our agency. So getting started, you're only going to spend about $3 for the first 3 months, obviously, and moving forward after that, it's going to be $39.99. So make sure that you guys make the most of this first 3 months, and you should be making well over $40 a month come month 4. Second of all, buying a domain. So this is going to be the bulk of your expenses. However, this is going to be the face of your brand. So you want to make sure that you go ahead and find a good brand name that matches the theme of your store and matches the aesthetics that you're looking for. Don't use a beauty brand name in a fitness niche, right? Make sure that everything correlates and is branded according to the products that you have listed on your website. Once again, another misconception here is that you have to pay for a Shopify theme. Now, there's a whole bunch of different Shopify themes that are posted on the Shopify theme store. And I honestly only use the free ones, right? I've spent thousands of dollars using premium Shopify themes and haven't seen any sort of significant increase in conversion rates. So make the most of the free themes. They're honestly a lot better than the premium ones, in my opinion. And you guys will have instant access to them through the Shopify theme store. So we're going to want to find a domain. I tend to use GoDaddy.com. So you're going to come in here and search up the domain name. You want to make sure that the domain's available. So this is where I would do everything. So let's say you wanted to create a beauty store, and we wanted to call it Beauty Essentials. This is going to tell you exactly what's available as far as domains. So as you can see, the .ca is taken. You guys don't want to use .ca domains. You want to make sure that you use .co or .com. .co has recently become a lot more popular and is relatively known within the online shopping realm. So anything that you search up, you want to make sure that you're searching up the .co version. If you can't find the name that you're looking for, so again, you could try the .com. If not, try variations of the name that you are searching for. So you could do thebeautyessentials.com, right? This one's a premium domain, so we could try thebeautyessentials.co. And this one's available. So this here is listed at $3. The only reason why it's listed here at $3 is because this is a 2-year term. So if you're buying a domain for 2 years, they offer the first year for $3, and then afterwards they're going to offer a different price. So don't get fooled by this. The first time use should be about $15. And you could go ahead and purchase this directly through your Shopify settings. I tend to use GoDaddy. Sometimes it's cheaper. However, there's a couple different configuration things that you guys will have to do. So just purchasing it through Shopify is a lot easier. Here we're going to open up the Shopify theme store. So as I previously mentioned, there's a whole bunch of different themes here that cost a shit ton of money. You don't want to look at any of these themes that cost money, and you want to sort this by free themes. So as you'll see, there's about a dozen free themes in here. My favorite ones would be Refresh. I like Sense. It's okay. Dawn is good as well. And Taste. So those would be like my top 3 or 4 themes that I would use. But feel free to use anything else on here, obviously, depending on what your brand is. There's a whole bunch of different things that you could use that might fit your brand aesthetic a little bit better than the ones I just mentioned. Moving into product research, this is essentially searching for data and consumer trends. You want to make sure that you're using different product research methods. So right here, I have 3 different methods listed for you. These are all free methods. And as I previously mentioned, you guys have the opportunity to spend money on different softwares if you want to do so. I'm not going to be naming those in this video because the purpose of this video is to start with under a $20 budget. As you guys can see, we're still only at an $18 total, and all these research methods are free. First things first, we're going to head over to TikTok, and what we're going to do is search up TikTok made me buy. So TikTok made me buy is a trend where people essentially just post a bunch of different goods that they saw on TikTok and actually got incentivized to purchase through. Typically, these are impulse buy products. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different dropshipping products that are listed in here. Amazon Finds is another thing, so you guys could search that up as well. But look at this. There's about a dozen products actually listed in this video, if not more. There might be 20 products in here, right? So you guys could use this for inspiration and then go search up these products on Aliexpress to get some sort of cost of goods estimate. But yeah, as I said, there's a whole bunch of different videos for this with a whole bunch of different products. So it shouldn't be too difficult for you guys to go ahead and research your very own products. They're literally all posted here on the platform, and literally just search up TikTok made me buy, or you could even search up Amazon Finds. There you have it, a whole bunch of different products that you guys could get inspiration from. So you don't have to use the exact products that are listed in these videos. However, there's a whole bunch of inspiration there for you guys. So it shouldn't be difficult for you to find a product. So just make sure that you have the right margins and you should be good to go. Another quick hack for you guys. Obviously, this isn't much of a hack. If you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I'm posting 10 different winning products every single month. So check that out on my channel if you haven't already. Next on our list here is something that's a little bit more on tap nowadays and was released a couple of years ago. Back when it released, it was very popular, but this is the Aliexpress Dropship Center. So on this Dropship Center, you have a whole bunch of different products posted here, and this is based on Aliexpress trends. The logic behind using this is Aliexpress specifically released this for dropshippers to give you guys products to sell. The other thing is you're seeing sales volume on here, so you could see all the sales analysis. So if you use, let's say, one of these products from the feed here, I've seen this product sell very well in the past. You're going to want to copy this link. There's over 500 products sold, and we're going to be able to see the sales volume on it. So we're going to go ahead and search this up in the product analysis. And once this loads up, you guys are going to be able to see sales trends. So you guys can see the amount of orders that this product has for a bunch of different suppliers. And let's see here. This product only has 24 orders. Sales performance is regular. If you ever see anything that has higher sales performance, that means that there's probably a dropshipper out there that doesn't have a private supplier that's actually selling this product for themselves. So once again, there's a whole bunch of different products on this platform here that I've seen sell well. Like that product that I just clicked sold very well in the past. This might be an untapped product. Looks like a Richard Mill. You guys could probably make something work out of that. But there's a whole bunch of different things on here. It also lets you search up based on the different categories. So you guys could go home and garden and then see what products are recommended here. This is a product that I've been seeing selling well in the past as well. Honestly, as of recently, I've seen it on AliExpress. So there's a whole bunch of different things here. It's unfortunate though, some of these only show like 2 units sold, so they probably have the wrong suppliers on here. So you might want to search this up by sales volume. So there you have it. You could kind of scroll through here and pick for yourselves what you think is something that would sell well. A lot of these things that are going by higher sales volume, you probably want to go a little bit further back here and look for products that have potentially higher problem-solving use and a little bit more of a wow factor. So take advantage of this. It's basically a free product research platform. And A lot of other people out there are literally recreating this exact same platform into a SaaS and are charging monthly fees for it. So Aliexpress makes it really easy for you guys to get started with this stuff. Take advantage of it. The link to this website is going to be posted in our Discord along with our slideshow here. Once again, make sure you join that Discord, not only to interact with the other users in there, but there's going to be a lot of different resources in there, such as the link to the slideshows for every single YouTube video that I'm posting. Now, the last product research method that I have here is the Facebook ad library. So this is something that will help you monitor your competitors a little bit more. The only downside to this is that you guys are going to have to go out and find your own brands. So in order to do that, very simple, literally scroll through your Instagram feed, Facebook feed, or whatever it is. Anytime you find an ad that is doing well, anytime you find a dropshipping product that is doing well, you guys could use that brand name and search it up here. So for the purpose of this video, I used Gymshark. However, you guys should be able to optimize your page to give you as many dropshipping videos as possible. In order to do that, also very simple, literally come onto websites of dropshippers for a bunch of different ads that you're seeing on your feed and click on it. Now, I don't know why this is not in English. Let's see if they have English here. Perfect. We'll do shop men's. But you'll click it, and as you'll see, every time I click something, it fires their TikTok and Facebook pixel here. This is essentially going to optimize your feed to give you content for dropshipping products and different things that are in the consumer goods niche. The reason being is because you're firing these pixels, you're adding things to your cart. Now this is telling the Facebook pixel that, hey, I'm an engaged shopper and I want to be buying products online. Look at that pixel fire here. We're going to select something, add it to cart, and we're going to head over to checkout. As you can see, the pixel fired here for an initiate checkout. So once you find the brands that you want to search up, you could go through and see what other products are running. So oftentimes you'll find brands that are running a bunch of different products and are doing really well with them, or you'll find brands that are only selling one product, but they'll be able to give you a bunch of different creative styles. As you can see, there's videos for the same products here. This is clothing from a reputable brand, so it's a little bit easier to sell just because they have a bunch of UGC that they could go ahead and post on their platform, and people have the opportunity to essentially just pick whichever pieces they want. So definitely take advantage of this. There's a bunch of different brands out there that you could go search up that'll show you a whole bunch of different products that they have selling that you might have never seen before. With that being said, that's just 3 different product research methods that you guys could get started with for free. So take advantage of these. My favorite is personally the Aliexpress Dropship Center, just because everything's in there. However, TikTok Made Me Buy It is a really easy way to find a whole bunch of different content really fast. However, TikTok Made Me Buy It is a different way for you to find a whole bunch of different products really fast. If you're somebody that wants to get started with a general store, they have a whole bunch of different products that you'll be able to add to that store. Facebook ad library, I would use this for something a little bit more niche specific. Oftentimes you'll see brands that are doing really well on Facebook. So you'll be able to kind of scrape their ideas, run through their Facebook ad library, look at all the different products that they're selling, and this will give you an idea of what your competition looks like, and this will help you out with your content as well, just because you'll essentially want to model exactly what they're doing. As people say, never reinvent the wheel, model what's working and make it a little bit better. That being said, we'll move into the next slide. So this is finding a supplier. Back in the day, this used to be very complicated. We actually streamlined this process by finding a whole bunch of our own in-house suppliers that you guys can get access to by joining our Discord. Now, I'm incentivizing you guys to join our Discord because it has all the resources that you guys need to get started with your own dropshipping store. Like back in the day, you would have never been able to find a supplier in 2 seconds. So just join the Discord and you'll be able to submit products for quotes with our own in-house suppliers. It's never been easier. We should be able to get you guys these quotes back within 24 hours, and we'll plug you guys in right with these suppliers directly. Now, the way that this is going to work as far as suppliers is we want to make sure that you guys are getting the cheapest quotes possible. If you guys do want to find your own suppliers, it might be difficult to communicate with them because you do have to build rapport, and they will tend to give you more expensive pricing. So at this point in time, once you find your supplier and you get your quote, we're going to go ahead and find the cheapest quote on the market for you. And you'll be able to plug this directly into your store so that anytime an order comes in, it will essentially get shipped out and you'll be invoiced for it. Now, I kind of want to touch base on the importance of finding a reliable supplier. I've heard horror stories of people working with the wrong suppliers and getting fucked over for thousands of dollars in inventory and multiple thousands of dollars in chargebacks. There's been cases where suppliers have given fake tracking numbers and orders haven't been shipped out to their customers. Those customers then went ahead and started filing chargebacks. So I've heard stories where people have lost, multiple 6 figures just by suppliers scamming them. The other thing is you want to make sure that the packaging is in good shape. You want to make sure that you could get custom packaging later down the line. And last but not least, you want to make sure that orders are actually getting to your customers, one, in good condition, but two, in a fast manner. All of our suppliers are shipping within about 7 to 10 business days. So orders are getting there really fast. Customers are happy. And you guys essentially have nothing to worry about on your end. Last but not least on our list here, we have post UGC. So the easiest way for you guys to obviously go out there and market your products is for you to start posting user-generated content on the platform. Now, in order to do so, you'll obviously have to have the product on hand. However, there's a whole bunch of different videos that are already on TikTok that you can start chopping up and repurposing on different platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and also your very own TikTok page. One thing that's not mentioned here is Twitter. So over the past year, Twitter has become very big for dropshipping as well. And there's a whole bunch of different brands that are starting to move over there just because of the cheaper CPMs, just because of the larger reach. And it's obviously a little bit more of an untapped platform. That's granted that you aren't ordering your own product. In the case scenario where you're going to be ordering in your own product, which I highly recommend. But once again, for the purpose of this video and keeping your budget under $20 to show you guys how easy it is to actually get started with this, we aren't mentioning that in this video. Now, granted that you do order your own product, typically with user-generated content, you're going to want to use products that are a little bit cheaper just so that you can increase those conversion rates and increase those impulse buys on your store. So your cost of goods might be anywhere between $3 to $10 if you're using Amazon. Obviously, you're going to be paying a little bit more of a premium for that, but you're going to have the product on hand a lot quicker. Post as much content as possible. Study the algorithm. It's not all that complicated. And really just study what is working, right? All the products that you're going to be finding on TikTok made me buy it. You're going to be able to essentially recreate all this content. Search up your product name on TikTok. See what people are making. See what's working. And literally just remake those videos. The easiest platform here to obviously get a video to go viral is TikTok, as you guys know. But Instagram has been very big. The reach on Instagram might be a little bit lower. What I mean by that is TikTok, you might hit the millions of views a lot sooner. However, what I've noticed is that the conversion rates on Instagram have been much higher. So for, let's say, 100,000 views, you might generate the same amount of revenue as a video that generated over 1 million views on TikTok. Now, coming to a close here and putting everything all together, how this all works is that consumers and viewers on the social media platforms that you're posting on will essentially see your user-generated content, head over to your website because you're going to put the link in your bio, the link in the description, potentially start a TikTok shop or an Instagram shop where people can purchase directly off that video. Once they complete that purchase, that will turn into sales on your store. Those sales, let's say, come in at $30. We're sourcing this for, let's say, $8. You keep that $22 profit to pay yourself and essentially send the other $8 difference to the supplier to have that product shipped, where your customer will then receive this. Super simple process. Don't need to overcomplicate it, and you don't have to order any inventory either. Now, you're doing this for the same reason as everybody else. We want to get paid, right? So that being said, make sure that you guys don't overcomplicate this process. This is a thing about dedication and accountability, which is why I keep telling you guys, spam accountability in the comments down below. And at this point in the video, if you haven't liked the video yet, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, this brings us to an overall recap of everything. This is what we call the e-commerce ecosystem. And it's all broken down in 4 simple steps, right? It comes to creating your brand, having a product, having a place to source these products from, and then obviously pushing this out to your consumers so that they can then purchase on your website. The whole e-commerce ecosystem is very simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Like, I know a lot of people that are coming to me asking me a whole bunch of different questions on how to get started with their e-com store, making up excuses about not being able to start because they don't have the budget to do this. You guys can literally get started with $18. Like, if you don't have $18 fucking dollars, like, I don't know what to tell you, right? You guys are probably going out every single Friday night and spending, $50 to $100 at the casino, or potentially spending, $10 to $20 a day on food and stuff like that. Like, if you don't have $20 to get started with this, you guys probably shouldn't even be looking at this in the first place. Now, the reason I say that is because anybody could go out there and find $10 to $20 to go ahead and get started with their own e-com brand. What it really comes down to is holding yourselves accountable and literally doing this every single day. If you're somebody that's going to get started with this and expect it to work overnight, don't get started with it. This is, once again, something about accountability. So if you're ready for the grind, you guys want to be posting videos every single day. You guys want to learn how to start running ads. You guys want to learn exactly how to make this stuff all work for yourself so you could have something so you could have a passive source of income in the future. You can have your very own business. If those are things you guys are dedicated to, then this is obviously the right place for you. And you should be getting started with this today. So don't waste any more time. The link to the $1 a month Shopify plan is in the description down below. And you guys also have the opportunity to join a free community with like-minded individuals that you guys can interact with on a day-to-day basis. So links down below in the description. Make sure you join there. And with that being said, this brings us to the end of the video. So if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you guys want to be seeing from me in the future. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.